Another Brick Fan with a seasonal set review. This is the Year of the Rabbit. This is set 40575, was released in January 2023. It has 194 pieces and was a gift with purchase in January 2023. This set is part of the Chinese zodiac animals that LEGO has released over the years. From what I can tell, this is the 10th one of the 12, with the dragon and the horse are the two that are left to go. So I'm looking forward to getting those over the next couple of years. These are generally good builds. They form a nice little character that you can put on display for the Chinese New Year or for the entire year if you have a little spot to keep these. So let's go ahead and put this together and then take a look at our finished rabbit. Here is our finished rabbit, and you may have noticed during the build these come with these envelopes. So it's an envelope here, and it's got some gold printing here on the back with the rabbit, some gold printing for the year. So these really are designed to give out as a gift, and you can give them in celebration of the Chinese New Year if you'd like. 2023 is the Year of the Rabbit, and these figures are done very similar every year. So there's a base here in green. This is in a dark green with some gold accents here and some foliage down underneath the rabbit. There's just a couple of jumper plates down there to hold the rabbit on the base. The rabbit is really nicely done with his big hind legs done in black here, his forelegs done in white. He has a little bit of darker fur here on his chest, and then some of these slopes are used to show some fur sticking out. I think this mouth and nose area turned out really nicely. I really appreciate how they did that with this half rounded tile here and then the quarter rounded tiles to finish that out. The black and white, of course, on the face, these great big eyes that I think most of them have these large eyes. Then, of course, the ears that are black and then some pink in the middle of them. So I thought that's nice. His head is on a swivel so you can position him. I think he looks pretty good kind of looking over his shoulder. I think that's a really nice pose for him. Of course, his head does spin completely around, which is just a consequence of that. Sometimes when these figures are built, there isn't room for it to move all the way around, so you get less motion with them. Interesting how they did the tail here with this kind of rocket topper. I'm not sure exactly what this piece is called. I'll put the name up here in the corner. But then there's just a single stud back here. So it's kind of a representation of a cottontail, I guess. But I suppose not all bunnies have a cottontail. So I think it looks just fine as the bunny. So overall, this is a really nice looking rabbit. Just as a quick comparison, last year was the Year of the Tiger. So here's our tiger from last year. And as you can see, it's a very similar build. Now the tiger did not have a movable head. But look how the forelegs and hind legs are still kind of built the same way. Tigers obviously have a longer tail, and he's got this striping here. I'll leave a link to the full review I did of the tiger from last year. But you can see the idea, the style of these are very similar as they're done over the years. As far as value goes, these have a fairly low price point, although they're sometimes hard to get because they tend to go really quickly, and you got to really keep an eye out on the Lego website or visit your local store pretty frequently to find them. I actually found this one in a local store here. I didn't get it for a gift with purchase. I think I paid $10 for it, which I think is fair considering that it is a 200-piece set. So just on price per piece count, these are a very good deal. I think up to now I've got about 6 of these, maybe 7 of these. So I missed 2 or 3 of them at the beginning, and I'm definitely looking forward to next year, which is the Year of the Dragon. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this seasonal set. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my LEGO seasonal review playlist up here on the screen.